Head on over to Anime Express for exclusive anime merch and use code DAFFY10 at checkout for 10% off your next purchase. Thank you to Anime Express for sponsoring this video. Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters over JJK's first 50 chapters. Hot take, and I'm standing on that.
Why, man? Why all the JJK fans are gonna think Kagurabachi fandom is bad? They compare Welsh, shut the fuck up for once, motherfucker. Or how about they're both great series with great action and awesome storytelling? Please don't compare Kagurabachi to other mangas, or if you're really gonna do it, please state your opinion and call me.
State your opinion in a calm mood. My fault, I hit the caps lock, I'm sorry. ¿Cuál es esa necesidad de Oh my god, 545k views, holy. Hey, shit, y'all could have subscribed at least. I mean, god damn. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I had an alternative intro to this video, and I will definitely get to the meat and potatoes of this video in a second. But I just want to make sure that I tell you all loud and clear. I said that Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters are I think are better than JJK's first 50 chapters, and I got absolutely torn the fuck up. Yes, I got called a rage baiter, I got called retarded, I got called a fucking dork, I got called everything under the sun. I'm surprised I didn't say any slurs, to be honest with you. But I mean, to be honest, I think if they found out I was black, I think that they would definitely come. That's definitely the vibe I get. It's funny because at no point did I disparage Jujutsu Kaisen, at no point did I say Jujutsu Kaisen was shit, at no point did I say that Jujutsu Kaisen was bad. Obviously, you guys know I'm primarily a Jujutsu Kaisen channel. So when I say something like this, I don't think that JJK is bad. I mean, I literally have in my fucking bio JJK plus Kagurabachi shill. But for some reason, a lot of these Kagurabachi fans think that just because you compare some things means you're disparaging something. That's not at all what this is. And they're accusing me of being on this team sports shit, and because of the verbiage that I use, it came across as aggressive, which I know the internet was this fucking soft, to be honest with you. Here's the thing, I still hold this opinion. Nothing of what anybody has said has changed my opinion at all. And I'm gonna be honest, it kind of makes me sour against this community because I didn't say anything offensive. And people were trying to get in my ass and be like, oh, well, you could have said, I genuinely prefer the Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters. Fuck you! What? Huh? Why am I having to walk on eggshells when I want to discuss a series? Do you not think that's fucked up? And do you not think this is an issue with this entire fan base having this main character syndrome of trying to be the best fandom possible? Here's the thing, you wanna know what's fucking ironic? I got my shit jumped. I didn't even say anything offensive. Genuinely, I did not. But the way this fandom jumped me, this is the nice guy fandom. Yeah, kiss my black ass, fuck you. Oh my god, our community is so nice, our community is so welcoming. The second somebody says something you don't agree with, everybody fucking go. Yeah, whatever, man. I literally had, I think, like 3 people like try to actually peacefully discuss this topic with me, but no. And then when I tried to defend myself, all of a sudden I'm emotional, I'm this, I'm that. Bro, niggas literally ran to Kagurabachi Brazil, tagged me in it, and told him, hey, Kagurabachi Brazil, this guy, the OG Daffy, he's creating fights in our community. Go get him. Nigga, you ready to go tell the teacher? Man, you stupid bitch. He's a grown-ass man, I'm a grown-ass man. What the fuck is wrong with you? We are talking about Japanese comic books. Nigga, go outside. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. And then the second I tried to defend myself, oh, you're fucking corny. Yeah, you know what? I fuck this entire fandom, to be honest with you. I'm still gonna make Kagurabachi content, but I'll be honest with you, the way that these niggas acted, I'm genuinely considering not. I'm probably not gonna interact with them like that anymore. Do you not think that it's an issue for the fact that you can't have a peaceful discussion? It is more than okay to compare 2 things. You can compare things, but not inherently put them down. If I say that I prefer JJK's art, if I think that JJK's art is better than My Hero's, we can have a discussion about that. Does not mean I'm attacking My Hero. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's shit. I say I think it's better. I didn't say it's bad. I didn't. Matter of fact, I was actually all up in these comment sections defending both series, but you know what? Yeah, this whole toxic positivity shit is really irritating because people act like, oh, if you were to give any criticism to any other series, you're just as bad as they are, man. Healthy discourse is a thing. This weird self-censorship is almost cult-like. What the fuck is wrong with people? Bro, these niggas acted like I sent a bomb threat over to Hokazono Studio. YouTube, I am not saying that that's an analogy. I did not say that. I did not do that. I mean, they niggas was spazzing. Whatever, man. Listen, y'all have a blessed day. I'm gonna have my editor's tag where the actual video starts so y'all don't hear this 5-minute little rant. You can actually enjoy the video. But yeah, man, I will be very careful next time I give my opinion on a series, especially related to Kagurabachi. I'll make sure I say the exact right thing, even though I, didn't say anything offensive. Because I was trying to have some healthy conversations about the first 50 chapters of each respective series. But yeah, y'all go ahead and enjoy this video. I'll talk to y'all later. Yo! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm sure you all know, views are low at the moment. So your boy had to hop on the timeline. I had to say something a little slanderous. I had to say something a little had to get the timeline jump. So as a lot of you guys know, I am a huge JJK fan. I have made countless videos over Jujutsu Kaisen over the past calendar year. And as a lot of you guys also know, is I'm a huge Kagurabachi fan. Upon the manga's conception and upon its initial release, I was gassing it up. I was saying there's some good gas in the tank. And I've been proven right time and time again. Hokazono has not let your boy down since, thank God. But I said something, and it's probably considered a hot take, but a lot of people actually agree with me. There's some people who disagree, but I said something that I think is going to shape up to have some strange outcomes. I said that Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters are better than Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50 chapters. Now hold on, before y'all start throwing tomatoes at me, listen, hear me out. Talk to me, talk to Uncle Daffy, all right? Listen, here's what I have to say first. Number one, I don't think that Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50 chapters are bad by any means. Do I think they're a little generic? A little bit, yeah, to be honest, a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with that. The series was getting its footing. That's fine. That happens with most series, to be frank. But if we look directly at Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50 chapters, let's sit down and let's kind of go through what happened. So we have our introduction to Yuji, Nobara, Megumi, Gojo, and the rest of Jujutsu Tech. That's all well and fine. With Yuji, we don't really get to know that much of Yuji really until after Shibuya is when we get to understand some of his backstory and all that. We still understand who he is as a character, and we have some very good character moments between him at the detention center when he wants to bring the corpse back to the delinquent's mother, as well as when he kills Iso, and he has that guilt about feeling like a murderer because obviously he took a life. So obviously we know what Yuji's about, but as far as like his origins, conception, all that, we really don't know much of anything. Similar thing with Megumi, and I will say that I disagree with JJK being a Naruto clone upon its conception, but I see where people would draw that kind of thing. You have the strong-willed young woman, you got the one nigga that's always bringing the mood down on some angsty shit, and then you have the lucky gung-ho protagonist, as well as the cool sensei with white hair. There are some distinctions to be made there, definitely. And I definitely think that Gege took inspiration from Naruto, but I do think that it did get a little, it was a little generic. First, you have this whole inner demon trope, and people do, make those little corny rap songs about having that inner demon that's, not Kurama and it's like just cool. Dude, I hate anime rap so much. No disrespect to any person that makes anime rap or anything like that. Shofu, that's my guy. I'll rock with Shofu. I mean, most of the raps are like Pokemon and shit, but I'll rock with Shofu for sure. Just nerd rap. I don't know, man. I mean, if every other bar is a reference, you're not talking about shit, to be honest with you. Oh my God, this water is saving my life right now. Also, if you're still watching this video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and make sure you drink some water while you're hitting the like button. Oh wait. Now, a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen's hype came from episode 7, where I believe it was Gojo versus Jogo, and a lot of people were, talking about the animation, how cool Gojo is, and all this kind of stuff. Obviously, the Gojo stands did carry a lot of momentum as far as getting people into the fan base. You can't deny that, seriously. But do I think that has anything to do with the quality of the story? I don't necessarily think so. Not really. I've talked about how Jujutsu Kaisen 0, it's not my personal favorite. I mean, when we watched the movie on movie night in the Discord, I thought it was just overall okay. I didn't think it was anything mind-blowing or anything super great. Was it a little bit predictable? Yeah. Is Yuta like a mind-blowing protagonist or anything like that? Absolutely not. I don't think so. Yuji really didn't come into his own as a protagonist until like the middle of the versus Mahito arc in the midst of Shibuya, right? We had a preview of his mentality as a cog in the midst of Shibuya, but before that, not necessarily. He's kind of just going along with the flow and gets some cool power-ups. We have him facing off against Hanami with Todo, and he starts learning the Black Flash. He immediately does it, which kind of does raise some concerns as how Yuji's able to spam Black Flashes as no one else is really able to in the verse. Some cool stuff here and there, but is it really that substantial? I don't necessarily think so. I will say I did not necessarily fall in love with Jujutsu Kaisen until I read Shibuya and onward. After I read Shibuya, I was like, hold on, this got some gas in the tank. I actually love this shit. And people can talk all the shit they want about the Culling games, but niggas was dialed in week after week after week after week. I don't want to hear shit about what people got to say. Bro, Motherfuckers are actually so upset about Gojo's death, they're actually trying to release a Jujutsu Kaisen fan ending project in January of next year. Bro, the fucking pride and hubris you gotta have to think that you can encapsulate the author's vision better than he can, even as much stress as he was under. Oh my god. Bro, I hope that Shueisha hits you with the nastiest cease and desist possible. People are so fucking annoying, man. They did this shit with the Attack on Titan ending. They do this with every shonen ending. Y'all are just fucking ignorant, dude. But even side characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, I wasn't really attached to them until post-Shibuya as well. Now, again, like characters like Amaki, even a Panda, I did enjoy them, but I didn't necessarily love them. I really got to love Maki's character with the Zenin Extermination arc. I think that's where she was arguably at her best, as well as her fight with Naoya. But before that, not really. She was just okay. I like the one-off episode she had during the Kyoto crossover arc. I liked it, but I didn't love it. There's a lot of stuff in Kagurabachi that I actually do love, that actually does make my ears and the wrinkle in my pants poke up a bit. Genuinely. I will say that Todo was the very large exception to this rule, what I just said. But everybody else I still stand on, to be honest. Even Nobara and like Nanami, Also, don't get it misconstrued because I think that Kagurabachi has a better first 50 chapters than Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50 chapters means that Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50 chapters are bad. I never said that. I never disparaged Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50 chapters in any way when I just said KB's first 50 chapters over JJK's first 50 chapters. I didn't say anything disparaging. I just said that's a hot take. That's it. Bro. Why, man? Why all the JJK fans are gonna think Kagurabachi fandom is bad and they compare? Why don't you shut the fuck up for once? Listen, I know a motherfucker named Dylan ain't talking shit to me. That's why your mama's middle name is Franklin, you stupid bitch! Illiterate asshole. I ain't even say nothing disparaging. I ain't even say nothing bad. Why you coming for me? F you. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to do better on my anger. I apologize. I was out of pocket. Listen. My bad. My fault. But when we come to Kagurabachi, man, the first 50 chapters, we get a better grasp on the protagonist than I think we do in Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, Chihiro, we know obviously what his backstory is, what he's about. I think he has a very interesting power set. And while for some reason there's this narrative going around that Chihiro has never lost a fight, when he first fought Sojo was gonna kill him. Like, that shouldn't have been argued. As soon as Chihiro attempted to get behind him after he was bloodlusted with Nishiki coding and he tried to cut his head off and Sojo turned around and caught him lagging, dude, he was already damaged from tanking a Mei. What are we talking about? Then the fact that he literally got neg-diffed by the Shinuchi and the Shinuchi was so strong while it was sheathed, it was like fucking up the entire Rakuzaichi. Come on now. What we talking about? And then Yuta embarrassed him with nothing but hands? No Enchanted Blade, no sorcerer, just raw hands? Come on now. What we talking about, chat? My fault, y'all. This video got me wilding now. I'm sorry. My fault, y'all. My bad. But in the first 50 chapters of Kagurabachi, we have had 2 substantial arcs as well as 2 great villains, both for different reasons. We have Sojo, who is a reflection of the dark consequences of Chihiro's father's creations. Literally, the message is driven home over and over. Swords are meant to kill people regardless. It's the responsibility in what you do with them that matters. And Chihiro really didn't consider that before that. He just wanted to get his father's blades back, but didn't realize that, dude, these things can hurt people. These things are dangerous, which directly followed into the Rakuzaichi, where with the Rakuzaichi arc, obviously the Shinuchi is being sold off, and his goal is to get it back. But then he comes to the understanding that, yes, these things are so dangerous, I can't really do that much about this seal. I need experts. This isn't just a me problem at this point. This is literally a world-changing event. The Shinuchi is the one that changed the tide of the Seitei War. What the fuck was, bro, what kind of ops did Japan have to turn niggas into hell paradise? What the fuck was going on, bro? I'm so glad that Hokazono said there's no spirits and aliens and bullshit. I'm so glad he said that. Well, I say no spirits and aliens, but you know, flame bone exists, so I can't really. Spirits I'm fine with. I'm fine with spirits. Aliens, oh no, keep this shit out of here. No, I don't want no demon king. I don't want any of that bullshit. Now, while I do think that Chihiro is a very big strength on Kagurabachi's end, I also do think Jujutsu Kaisen does a little better with the side cast because the arcs up till now, even as of the recent chapters, they're very Chihiro centric, which can be a bit of a bad thing because I do want to see Shiba do some other stuff. I do want to see Hiyuki do some other stuff. I do want to see Hakuri do some more stuff. Now, Hakuri, the Rakuzaichi arc was almost entirely dedicated to his development as a character and kind of coming into his own confidence and competency as a sorcerer, but I still want to see a little more. I do. We got a little bit with the Cloud Gouger squad. We all know how that ended up. And we now have this running gag of these anti-Enchanted Blade squads or anti-whatever squads is getting absolutely fucking washed. So, you know. Now, I'm not going to be an asshole and directly compare JJK's art to Kagurabachi's art. I think they are both very good in what they do. I'm genuinely. I do like Kagurabachi's use of perspective a lot more. Now, Gege later on did get very, very, very good with his use of perspective, especially in Shinjuku. Like, I don't want to hear shit about people saying that Gege can't draw. But I do like some of the length that JJK has for its fights over Kagurabachi's. I will definitely say that Kagurabachi's fights are a bit faster paced because his characters are outright trying to kill each other, not trying to immobilize, interrogate, for the most part, right? I mean, they're using katanas and swords and shit. So yeah, I mean, the season 1 finale of the anime will be Sojo versus Chihiro round 2, which takes place in another 12 seconds. Now, obviously, the anime is gonna stress that out, duh. But as far as the main character, I definitely feel more attachment to Chihiro as a main character. As far as the side cast in JJK does it better, I do like Kakuri over most of JJK's cast up until that point. I will definitely say that. I will 100% say that. Not that it's bad, not that JJK has any bad side characters or anything like that, but I do think that Hakuri's development, his backstory, and how he interacts with the story, I do like it. I do. And I think Kagurabachi was 2 for 2 on its villains. I don't think JJK has had any bad villains except Yorozu. I don't think any of the villains are bad. Genuinely, I don't. But I mean, we do have the big bad of the story of JJK. In the very first chapter, it's named after him, Ryomen Sukuna, and his presence is all over the story until then. Kagurabachi, until chapter 32, had a problem where there was no like overarching big villain until, similarly to Orochimaru in chapter 32, when Yuta showed up. So that fixed that problem right there. And so now we have an endgame antagonist, and we have, hopefully, you know, within the last 10 to 15 chapters where actually he is dealt with. And I don't foresee there being anyone else over Yuta. I don't think so. Because if we do, because Yuta is affected because it's so personal, right? He's so cold and calculating. He had this magnificent presence when he first showed up. Because that page turn was lethal week to week. When people turned a page and they saw a Hishaku symbol on his wrist, that was whoo! But yeah, Yuta directly saying, I'm responsible for the murder of your father. I'm the one that put that hit out. I was the one that put that order out. We have beef with him as the audience already. But Mahito is a bit different. I mean, I liked Junpei, but I didn't love Junpei's story, to be honest with you. I didn't dislike it. I did not dislike it. I just stop. Do not misquote me. I did not say I disliked it. I just said I thought it was okay. I did like the moment where Yuji, you know, was consoling him. He says, I won't curse you anymore. And I did like Junpei's death. I thought that was, you know, he died for character development for all intents and purposes. He, you know, hey, Yuji, we gotta give you some free trauma. It's not gonna stop until like the very end of the series. Here you go. Stay blessed. But yeah, I do think Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters are a bit tighter, man. Especially going into the Swordbearer assassination. I feel like we are very focused. Now, it is very telling the fact that people want a hidden inventory style flashback with the Seitei War, because JJK's hidden inventory was done very well. It was executed very well. It's one of the best arcs in JJK for a reason, not just because of Gojo, because of the storytelling in it and the themes that are dealt with it as well. So no, I don't think that JJK is bad in its first 50 chapters, but I think I like Kagurabachi's first 50 better. I do, genuinely. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Kagurabachi's first 50 chapters, man. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're worse than Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50? Do you think they're better than Jujutsu Kaisen's first 50? Let me know if there's anything in the comments that I miss. Anyway, guys, Speedboy Daffy, I will see you guys in the next episode. Y'all make sure you take care of yourselves, please, and have a good one. Peace.